This week we're making carrot cake.
We're testing 3 batch, one with neutral oil, one with melted butter, and another with the mix of the two. And also a reminder when grating carrots, wear gloves because my hands are still kind of orange after a few wash. For testing, we're gonna make it in cupcake form so it's easier to test. We work on the dry ingredients first and then we use the mixer to ensure they're mixed well together and just split that into 3. Looking alright, just hand mix it for a little bit to make sure. Okay, cool. Now we can just split that into 3 later. First round for the neutral oil. This looks done, I think, maybe. And the carrot.
In hindsight, I realized I shouldn't add carrot right now, but for the sake of experiment, let's just do this for each batch.
Splitting this into 4 for the cupcake tin. This looks alright, I'm guessing. Second experiment is half neutral oil and then half melted butter. It doesn't look too different yet at this stage. I tried to use the finest grater that I have at home. I think this is small enough. I don't have any smaller, so that's what we have to deal with. You realize I've been using different bowls for different batch because I don't have 3 of the same bowl. Looking like a cake batter. They're all more heavy and sticky than I thought. And then this time just melted butter. It cooled down a little bit too much, I guess. See it turned a little bit solid, but I think it should be fine. Still liquid. Still a tiny bit moist, which is good. This one is oil, mix, and butter. Let's start trying it. This one is just oil. Very soft and airy. This one is the mixed one. Slightly more nutty flavor for the mixed one. So the first one feels more fluffy, have more rice than the mix or the butter one. This one feels more fluffy, then this one is more dense. Yeah. This one feels more oily than this. I think depends on the texture you like. If you want fluffy texture, then the only oil one. Otherwise, add butter to it. It also has a more buttery taste to it, whereas this one feels more oily. So I guess the middle one is a good compromise. But then, to be honest, the difference is very subtle. I can only tell after a few bites. I guess I'll pick the mixed one, which is more balanced. This is what happens when you forget to sift the icing sugar, guys. Look at this. It's lumps. Still tastes good though. Okay, you gotta look at this. This is my first run around like this. And my last one. Look how pretty it is. Practice is everything, man. Let's see if there's a difference with the cream cheese. Again, starting with the oil one. The cream cheese does add a bit more moist to the cake. Still very fluffy. I think the greasiness is more obvious with the cream cheese somehow for the first one. So compared to that, the mixed one was not as greasy, which is good. Lastly, the butter. The butter tastes stronger in this one for some reason. And this one kind of feels more greasy, but this one tastes more buttery. I feel like if I have more of it, I'm gonna get sick. So for final recipe, I'm gonna do the mix. Honestly, there's not a big difference taste-wise. It's more on how fluffy you want the cake to be. And me, I prefer a denser one for carrot cake.